starting these verbal altercations?
He will just disrespect me, and then I will go back at him.
She verbally abuses us.
You're raising children who are going to have to recover from their childhood. You're suing because you said she used $1,500 to get breast augmentation.
I get in touch with her family. They're like, she's probably in surgery right now. Surgery for what?
Well, sir, are you or are you not using the product that she purchased?
I actually just married an empty alcoholic.
And you rushed in it because you were looking for a Band-Aid. Here is today's case.
Late night phone calls, pet names, private performances. What happens when a fiancé's video vixen best friend gets in the way of the relationship? Is it time to break the duo up or walk away for good? That's today's case on Divorce Court.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Faith Jenkins presiding. Your Honor, our virtual audience is filled with your superfans. Today's superfan of the day is Gabrielle from Tampa, Florida.
Gabrielle, we're so happy to have you with us. As my special guest today, I'm sending you a signed copy of my book, Sis, Don't Settle.
Your Honor, this is the case of McWilliams versus Holladay.
Thank you, Juan. Ms. Tomeka McWilliams.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have brought Mr. Marc Holladay
Yes, Your Honor.
to divorce court today. I understand the two of you are not married, but you have been engaged
Yes, Your
for
Honor.
a year, and you were contemplating moving forward with marriage, but now you've been separated for 2 months.
Yes,
And you
Your
wanted
Honor.
to come to divorce court today to try to resolve some of these issues, including the fact that you're suing for $3,750. You say Mr. Holladay owes you for unpaid rent,
Actually, it's more than that, but yes.
but that's what you're suing for, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll start with you, Ms. McWilliams. Give me some background.
Well, I'm here because I'm just really tired of Mr. Holladay. I'm tired of him. I'm tired. He's supposed to be my fiancé. He's my ex-fiancé. When I met him, he was so full of life. He had ambition, goals. He was driven. But that turned out to be a lie. When I met him, he told me how he moved here from Philly to pursue his dreams in music. He's an artist and poet. And I just loved that. I loved that this was someone that I felt I could build with. And it turned out to be a lie. And I'm just tired of feeling as though I have to raise a grown man. He's not what he said he was. I'm tired of the drinking. I'm tired of the smoking. I'm tired of the other women. I'm tired of him using me. If a person fool you once, shame on them. If they fool you twice, shame on you. And I'm tired of it. I'm not going through it anymore.
Mr. Holladay, what do you have to say, sir?
Your Honor, what she's saying right now, she's just having a little temper tantrum right now. She's going through a little bit of things. Look, I'm here, I'm just trying to save my relationship, okay? I fell in love with this woman, and there's a lot that's been going on with me. I don't have it all. I laid out my cards for her. I had just got over a terminal illness, and when I beat it, I came down here to Atlanta, and because I'm from Philadelphia, I'm new to the South, and I ran into this beautiful woman, and I thought to myself, man, I would like that. I thought it was a blessing for just being here, you know what I mean, and just having her. So because of me, not, having everything together, I also just told her that I'm just doing the best I can, and like she accepted me.
What does that mean? Because you said that things did start out with him. You say you overcame a terminal illness.
I had cancer.
Okay, and you beat it.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank
And you're doing so much better now, right? Health-wise.
Health-wise.
Yes. But that's how things started between the two of you. He had a new lease on life. But tell me what happened.
Your Honor, he didn't tell me about the cancer until we had a heated argument. And that was well into the relationship.
Do you believe him?
I don't.
Really?
I've never seen him take any medication, going to the doctor, where's some paperwork, some medication or something.
Wow.
I've had my grandmother to pass away from cancer, okay? And that was last year, and that hurt. So I saw how she was taking medication, how she had to go to the doctor because I had to take her there.
Wait,
So for him to use
how dare you say that? How can you not say that? I'm
Where's
not
the
telling
medication,
truth?
Marc? Where's the medication? Where's
She didn't have to see me with medication, Your Honor.
Listen. We're not gonna do this in court. We're not gonna do this in court. I understand the two of you have had a tumultuous last few months in this relationship, but you can't argue with each other here. I want to hear each person's side and perspective, and then we're going to make a decision in the end. Go ahead, Ms.
As I was
McWilliams.
saying, Your Honor, I helped him and I believed in him. I helped him with keeping a roof over his head. I paid for hotel stays. I paid for music equipment. I paid for videos. I'm like in $20,000 in debt because of this male, because I can't say man, because he would not stand on his own 2 feet. But when I talked to him about it and tried to talk to him about it, the other women, the drinking, the smoking, if you have cancer, why don't you try to take better care of yourself? But you have the money to spend on alcohol. He drinks every day. He's drunk at least 3 times a week. He's smoking every day. If he has money to pay for these habits, then he should be able to pay for rent. He should be able to pay for his dreams. I have dreams. I have goals.
Your Honor, I like to say I cope, okay? I'm just coping right now. I don't see a problem with just coming at the end of the day and just going ahead and have a little bit of drink, okay? When you're overwhelmed, just like anybody else, they go to the bar.
Your Honor, when you're spending $1,000 or more a month
but
for drinking and smoking,
was there an agreement that the two of you would share the responsibilities in terms of the rent?
yes.
Okay, and so did you fall behind on your rent payments?
Yes, I did.
And Your Honor, I've submitted all the receipts for everything that I've done, with the agreement that he was going to pay me back.
Let me see
He
the
was
receipts.
to pay me back.
This is a hotel receipt?
Yes, hotel receipt.
Why were you paying for hotels for him?
Because he didn't have a place to stay.
I was-
And
Well,
at
he
the
was
time,
coming to visit you?
I did not want him moving in with me. I'd done the shacking thing before in a previous relationship, and it did not turn out
Your
right.
Honor.
So I didn't want to do it that way. I wanted to do things right. So when he lost his apartment because of bad credit or not paying, I'm trying to help my man out.
Well,
and I was paying
Ms.
for
McWilliams,
helping
the
him.
last thing you want to do is lend money to somebody that's not paying other people back.
Exactly. $22,000 is what he owes me.
And have you paid back any of this money?
No, I have not.
What is the reason?
I'm still at the bottom of the industry.
You sing?
I sing, I rap.
I haven't heard a song. I haven't heard not one beat, not one doo-wop, not one finger pop. I hadn't heard anything.
What did you sing that night, sir?
I had sang Pony with Genuine. I did fall behind on my payments. It was COVID season. COVID. Everything got affected because of COVID. I went down. This is the only thing that I was been doing lately.
I was living during COVID
I was
as
going
well,
a little house
but
to
I had
house,
to pay
hotel to
my
hotel.
rent. I had to pay my bills. There was no excuse for that. I had to do that. Now, he's saying that it was because of COVID, so you have a right not to pay bills? If I'm trying to help you, do what you need to do. But he never stopped drinking. He never stopped smoking. I submitted the itemized bills on all of that.
Let me see the
but
other
he's
bills.
also thriving on all of this on my time, on my dime.
So these are all of the items you say you paid for?
Yes.
Is that true, Mr. Holladay?
Yes, she paid for the MacBook. She did pay for these things. Yes, she did.
And have you paid back any of this money?
No.
No, I have not.
What is the reason?
I'm still just going. All right, I'm at the where I'm
This
at.
has been over what period of time?
This
has been going on for about a year and a half, 2 years, and
Well, that was prior to COVID.
Yeah. So what's been happening is I'm still at the bottom of the industry, and at this industry with the entertainment side, you know, you have to build a representation. You have
But, Your
to build
Honor,
a
he
name
didn't
for
miss
yourself.
drinking or smoking.
So yes, I understand about the drinking and smoking, but at this moment in time, my proceeds, the way that I'm making income, it wasn't the best. So I might get a little bit of money here, or I'll network here, but that's
Your
how I've
Honor,
been
So,
sacrificed.
Mr. Holladay.
$2,000 is what he owes me. He owes me $22,000. We're not even going to talk about
Ms.
other-
McWilliams, at some point, you got to
Ma'am.
learn when to close your pocketbook.
Well, it's closed
Ma'am,
now, and I'm done
Your
with
Honor,
him.
Mr. Holladay?
Yes.
Mr. Holladay, what in terms of work, because I understand you're in an industry where you're trying to pursue, what is it, you're trying to pursue music?
Yes, I'm just in the entertainment field together.
Can you
'cause I'm
sing?
an artist.
You sing?
I sing, I rap.
I haven't heard a song. I haven't heard not one beat, not one doo-wop, not one finger pop. I hadn't heard anything.
Yeah, ma'am.
And I paid
That
for a
is a
video.
lie.
If you look,
That is a lie.
where's the songs? Give me your best combination. Give me your best combination right now. I haven't heard a thing. I haven't heard not one line, not
but
one
yet
song,
she can
not
come
one
out
hook.
to my shows
Even when
and
it-
say that she has never seen or even heard
went to
from me.
his show?
So
You
how
did a-
can you
you
tell
did a
me
cover.
that? And
Hold
You
on,
did
and
a
you
cover.
say, stop
He
talking
did
to
a
him.
cover. He did a cover.
Miss McWilliams, you obviously went out to one of his shows. You saw him sing.
He did a cover. That
It doesn't
was not
matter.
his
It was
song.
still a song.
No, there is.
There's no
So
credit.
because he didn't write the song, you're upset. It wasn't good
It
enough.
was just a cover that he was doing.
What did you sing that night, sir?
That night, I had sang Pony with Genuine. I did. It was great.
But needless to say, I was front row center trying to support him, considering the fact I've invested and helped him
She
out.
wasn't front row center.
But yet and still, he came off the stage, started singing and grinding to another woman. He didn't even acknowledge me. What was her name? Ashley. But yeah, he's spending all this studio time with Ashley, and he's using the Pro Tools that I purchased for him, the MacBook that I purchased for him. He was supposed to have been paying me back, so he should be making his own music.
Just so it's
that
clear,
coming out.
I see absolutely nothing wrong with you doing a cover of Pony, if that's what you wanted to do that night at the show.
We went to Target one day, and I noticed this woman eyeing me. So eventually, she comes walking up like, "Hey, Meek."
Mr. Holladay, you say that this is just a friend. Was Ashley giving Miss McWilliams the eye?
She's a model. She has a different couple businesses. She does very well for herself. Yes, she's a gorgeous woman. She's very gorgeous.
Those some close friends. He can eat her up, can't he?
I have Ashley here as a witness. I'm gonna bring her out.
If you'd like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Miss the show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms and follow us on social media for exclusive content.
Going back to that Ashley thing, she is just a friend, and we've told her this plenty of times.
What did you say about Ashley?
There was no we. There was no we.
What did you say about Ashley?
Ashley is a friend of his. Ashley will call at wee hours of night, early morning. She'll text, but whenever he gets a call or a text, he has to leave the house. He has to leave outside the room or whatever so he can speak to her in private.
Have you met her?
She's constantly, I don't want to call it meeting. What happened was that we were in Target at one point. We went to Target one day, and I noticed this woman, just eyeing me. I was like, oh, okay. Like, why, who is that? I'm saying this to myself. I go down an aisle. She goes down the aisle. So eventually she comes walking up like, "Hey, Meek." Excuse me? Do I know you? You're calling me a nickname that people don't know. How do you know my name? And then you're calling me by my nickname. Marc is standing there. He's like a deer in headlights. Like,
Your Honor.
I'm talking.
Let her
Sir,
finish.
I want you to have the opportunity to respond in a second.
And he's finally, oh yeah, this is Ashley. I told you about Ashley. And Ashley, this my girl, this my fiance. Yeah.
Mr. Holladay, you say that this is just a friend. Tell me what's going on. Was Ashley giving Miss McWilliams the eye?
She, they made eye contact. Yes, they did. And she was feeling a little skeptical about the whole thing, when honestly, that's my woman. I talk about my woman, okay? So if this is who I want to be with, why doesn't she know you?
Because she looked like more than a friend to me.
Anybody that's supposed to know me, supposed to know you. Point blank, period. There's nothing else to be said about that.
So you
is that true?
You're completely open about with Ashley that you were in a relationship, is what you're saying
Yes,
today.
yes.
So that's how she knew who she was.
Yes, when we first met, she's a model. She has a different couple businesses. She does very well for herself. Yes, she's a gorgeous woman. She's very gorgeous. That's not what I was about.
You're not helping yourself right now, Mr.
hold
Holladay.
on. She's very jealous and insecure about her beauty. That is it. Because honestly, Your Honor, that day when we met, I told her about Meek. This is what happened. She said, I noticed that you didn't come up to me to flirt with me like all the other guys. Because after set and everything, everybody started flirting.
Ashley says this to you?
Yeah, so she said that to me. And I said to her, listen, because I have somebody back at home that I love dearly. All right?
Your Honor, I'm not insecure about the way I look.
I said, this is the woman that I want to be with. So I said, that's it. That's the reason why I don't flirt with you.
So the two of you then started a friendship, you're saying?
So, yes,
and how long ago was that?
That was 4 or 5 years ago.
So it was a long time.
Yeah, it was before me.
Your Honor,
and the only reason your fiance met her, you're saying, is because the two of them bumped into each other at Target? They never met in person before?
Yeah, they never met in person before because she doesn't come to the studio. She says she comes to my shows. Guess
I have
what?
to
No,
work.
she's there at every show.
I have to work.
Okay, Miss McWilliams, what did you want to say?
I want to clear this up. Number one, I love me. I'm secure in who I am, okay? I have my own. I don't need him. I don't need you to validate me, period. So for you to sit up here and say that I'm jealous of Ashley, sweetheart, you better take another look. When it came to Ashley, and I have to work, so I can't be up under him at the studio 24/7. I can't do that. Somebody has to pay bills. And those are there are text messages. I put that in. I submitted all of that. Text messages. He's calling her babe.
You submitted evidence of a photo. I'll take a look now.
Yes.
Okay, is this Mr. Holladay, and who's this next to him?
Look at that.
That was after.
That was some close friends. He can eat her up, can't he? Look at that.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
Right side by side, right after the show.
Okay. What text messages did you submit, ma'am? Let me see.
There was a text message I did. His phone was still open. It had not locked up just yet. Look at this. Good morning, babes. Am I still seeing you, babes? Let's focus on that. That's what Marc said.
She responds, "Hola, absolutely. Your wifey won't get mad, right?" And you respond, "LOL, don't worry about her."
What does that mean?
What's that about? What does that mean?
I was basically like brushing it off. You ever notice how like certain people, when they're just trying to say...
Why is she asking you about your wifey won't get mad? What does that mean?
She's asking me that because she's always been insecure about this moment. She don't get mad about any other woman that's around me, but
upset about her.
Why is it that you only attack her? That's the bombarding part.
Maybe I feel some kind of way because he's spending all kind of hours with her instead of getting a job, instead of helping with his bills.
That is my colleague.
Maybe because when he's at his shows, he's singing to her.
I don't go to her job and say, "Hey, why are you talking to my wife at 9 o'clock? Why are you talking to my wife at 11 o'clock? You texting her, you bringing her to dinner, you bringing her lunch? Oh, I guess that's your work hubby,
Nobody's calling me.
All right.
What is your work relationship with Miss Ashley, sir? You say that's your colleague?
That's my colleague.
How is she a colleague of yours?
She's a colleague of mine because we did photo shoots together. We set up different photo shoots. We do that with.
Are you a photographer?
Yeah, I do photography too. I told you I'm an artist, so I do a lot of things.
Okay.
So she writes, and that's how we were engaged. You know, that's how we got together, and that's it. That's all we've been doing. So yes, that little text message, look, don't worry about it. The reason why I laughed it off, I said to myself, well, she's just gonna be her. We need to still keep pushing forward.
So, but you've clearly told Ashley that Miss McWilliams has a problem with their relationship because that's why she's asking about that in the text message, right?
Yeah. So look, I have Ashley here as a witness. I'm gonna bring her out.
So you have Miss Ashley as your witness today.
Yeah.
Juan, please bring in the witness. I would love to hear from her.
Thank you. Oh.
He's down right here.
Miss Ashley Rose Maitland.
Hi, Judge, yes.
Hi, thank you so much for being here, Miss Maitland. I've heard a lot about you.
Thanks.
And I understand Mr. Holladay wanted you to come to court today to testify on his behalf about the nature of your relationship with him.
Yes.
Next time on Divorce Court.
I came here because I just wanted to set the record straight. He called me anytime at night because Miss Tomeka be sleeping.
But he is on the text messages referring to you as babe.
I said, oh, he's so cute because he's handsome.
But then when he came off that stage, start grinding on you, got down on his knees in front of you, all in front of your crotch. Did you think that was okay when you rubbing his head and everything? That was okay, because you're just friends, right? Okay, all right.
We are friends.
Like sex sells. It's just a show.
I wanted to say something, Miss.